Hello, welcome to our Friday live stream. We are going live every single day around 6 p.m. UTC plus 8 time frame. So make sure you guys follow us on our platform and also watch our video on YouTube as well. We are uploading it right after we've finished it so that you can get the best information before anyone else. So right now we're looking at the Bitcoin and the Ethereum. And the Bitcoin is trading around the 23,430 levels. Exactly what we told you guys before yesterday. So right now there's Ethereum is 1,643 levels. And both of them are 0.5, 0.7% decrease from the yesterday's price. And the last 24 hours, the biggest pump was Terra Luna Classic. This is the biggest pump, around the 17% pump within 24 hours. And the Ethereum proof of work, this is another fork that when the Ethereum merged into a layer 2 scaling solution, which has become an Ethereum. That is the new thing. But when a lot of people in the old ways of doing proof of work Ethereum section, they think, oh, we want to continue. We would like to keep follow on the mining positions. And we think the old situation on Ethereum is better than the new one. And they stay with the proof of work. So that's why this Ethereum proof of work has issued. And right now it's traded around the $4.65. And it pumped 16% within 24 hours. This is something significant. And in terms of, we are looking at the global DeFi market. Right now it's 48 billion US dollars circulating. We all know that the Lido, which is the liquid staking platform, is leading the market. And the MakerDAO, Curve, Aave, Convex Finance, Uniswap, Just Lend. All of those they call themselves DeFi because they are at some point and at some level, they are decentralized. But still, there are a lot of things are not decentralized yet. There's a lot of things needs to be done and a lot of upgrade needs to be do on the layer 2 solutions. We all know that the layer 1 DeFi needs to be fixed. And right now we are looking at the L2 bits, which is the L2 bits is when the Ethereum network becomes a layer 2 solution, becomes a real Ethereum, becomes a valid proof, which is, we all know that the staking platform is a valid proof, and that thing has happened. This new L2 bits has created, which is the layer 2 solution platforms. We all know that the Arbitrum, Optimism, DYDX, Metis Andromeda, Loopring, Immutable X, ZK Sync, ZK Space, Sorare, Arhina Phi, ApeX, Boba Network, all of those are layer 2 solutions on the Ethereum network. So as we can see, there's some science behind it, and it says they still need to be fraud-proof system is fully deployed, but it's not yet permissionless as it requires validators to be whitelisted. So it needs to be like permissionless, and then it needs to roll out for the next future. As we say, the 7 days changes are the significantly L2s are pumping. We all know the first 10 L2s are pumping very, very big, and one of the biggest one is Metis Andromeda, which is on top of Optimism platform. They have issued a new platform, and this is like a new type of DeFi. It's a better DeFi, as we can say, and this is something we can all see, because as you can see, there's a breakdown in the middle of it. It says the Ethereum is 49%, stable coins are 33%, and others 16.66%. And we also can see like Metis, Ether, stablecoin, others. And it says here DYDX is all stable coins, we all can see what are the coins those networks are made of. And at the same time, we also see that optimism behind it says OP token associated with the optimism accounts for 32% of the TVL, which is like the whole market cap of the optimism platform. The 32% is the OP token. This is something very important because at the end of the day, they hasn't really distributed all of their tokens yet. So most of the things needs to be kept for the future. So we need to be look out for that. So L2s are thriving incredibly for the last couple weeks, and ever since the 1st of January this year, we have seen the L2s are pumped crazy amount of time. And right now we are still looking at the solutions are pumped every single week. And this is something is very important because when we think of it, when we think of the Ethereum L2 solutions, there's one new thing is happening very soon. This is Shanghai hard fork is waiting for the Ethereum network. And a lot of people, they think, oh, the Ethereum network is so pumped. A lot of the L2s are very getting stronger. The developers are stronger and their applications are getting more valid proof and fraud proof. And on top of them, there are a lot of different assets can be implemented and it is more diverse and more decentralized. But no. We still need to think of something very important. At Shanghai hard fork, we might see the dumping on the Ethereum price, as well as the L2s will follow the Ethereum price go down. So we need to be very careful when we approach the L2 and Shanghai hard fork. Though one of the main reasons why it is important is because we all know that a lot of people stake their Ethereum on top of the L2 solutions. A new Ethereum the validator, the proof of staking solutions. So the proof of staking solutions has become more validators has issued on top of Ethereum, and it is impossible to unstake their assets back into normal assets, and they can move it into other places. So a lot of Ethereum holders are waiting for Shanghai hard fork so that they can claim their rewards and withdraw their assets. And I think a lot of them will dump and a lot of them will cash out. And as its effect, the Ethereum and L2 prices will go down as well. Probably around like a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Who knows? But at the end of the day, we all can see there can be another drawdown for the price situation. So we all need to be very careful when we approach the Shanghai hard fork. That is the very important thing, because it is not just Ethereum, but also Bitcoin can be issued NFTs on top of it. This is something very important because a lot of people, they think there can be nothing be done on top of Bitcoin, but it is not. There's something has done and it is working and it is much more significant than Ethereum. We all know that. So as we think of it, there's something I need to tell you about Ethereum and related to the Ethereum NFTs. So we all know that NFTs, it needs to have a link on the on-chain data is recorded, only a link. But where is the metadata of the NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain? It is something, I don't know, where somewhere in IPFS they've saved their metadata, and I don't really like that in terms of NFTs. But of course, NFTs are cool concepts, and this is something can be demonstrated in a whole other level with different blockchains. But on the Ethereum network, the metadata is not on the blockchain recorded. It is somewhere in IPFS, and they need to link it into their link, and the link needs to be stayed in the blockchain. It is only a link can be represent the NFTs. This is not right, I think. I think the metadata needs to be on chain. And as it turns, there has been a 650,000 Bitcoin NFTs have been minted on Bitcoin's stakes layer. So there's been some developers on top of blockchain, which is on top of Bitcoin. They've been doing something called stakes layer. And on top of stakes layer, somehow, it has been possible to mint NFTs on the blockchain. And guess what? Where is the metadata is? It is on the block sizes. It is on the blockchain, and the metadata can be fully fit inside the blockchain because they did it as it says. Ordinals will show interests in Bitcoin NFTs at Bitcoin L1. Then for scaling, we already have L2s like the stake layers. So Bullish on Bitcoin layers. So the Bitcoin can be having a different layers because it is something very unusual, because until now, a lot of people, I don't know, probably all of us would think there can be nothing done on top of Bitcoin, but it is possible. So we all can see the brighter future for Bitcoin. I am very, very bullish on Bitcoin ever since this has happened. And even inside the blockchain, even inside the Ethereum network, there can be a lot of things can be done. But for now, Bitcoin is winning for far further than anything else. Okay, right now we are looking at the technical analysis inside the Bitcoin chart. We all can see that the Bitcoin chart has been growing dramatically. And at this point, we can see that the Bitcoin, the price action can be a little similar to like this. And if we see this one, this is something look like rising wedge. So what happens inside the rising wedge? So when the rising wedge becomes broken down, then it will most likely to draw down significantly. For example, we might hit this 20,000 level of trading pairs. So inside this 20,000 trading levels, we might see consolidation in here. We might see quite a bit of consolidation in here, and it might possibly go down. And at this point, we all can see this is something shoulder, head, and shoulder. So which is something like head and shoulder pattern, and this head and shoulder pattern always goes down to the beginning level, which is around 17,400 levels. So I want you guys to be all ready and be careful on this and take your trade very carefully, because futures trading is not a game. It's not something that easy peasy and buy and sell and make a profit kind of thing. It is something is to be considered and double down, think of it, and more carefully plan for your trades and then execute it for sure. And hopefully we all can make profits in this market. And one of the things we are looking at is Ethereum. Ethereum is showing some signs of weakness at this level, and we might see another consolidations at this level, like around this area. So something can be done, like it might slightly go broken down, because before anyone notices, it will just dump down. I think we might possibly see another 13,000 price levels in here. 13,000 price level can be adjusted and consolidated in these levels. So we are looking at the selling positions in the futures market, and as well as if you have it on your spot market, I would suggest you to take a position on your stable coins. Sell your assets and make it into stable coins so that you can protect your assets all times at cost. So those are the things that are very important. And we just talked about the markets, and I think overall market will pretty much slightly go down as well. So make sure all of the positions are safe and sound, and take your positions carefully and plan it very carefully and execute it precisely as well. So we will see you guys for our next video tomorrow. Goodbye.